Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young fucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and try to win the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner. Cheers.
No, it's real funny.
Bentley lost! We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner! Making water shallow.
Enemy is locked on. Break away.
It's no use! We have to retreat! Use your familiarity to beat back the enemy assault.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Enemy missile coming at me! Viking!
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
What are you waiting for? Fill up for a leg!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Move around is our real issue right now. You should have taken 3 strikes during the field. We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all!
Ally shot down!
Hold them! Don't let them through!
Target is in range of guns. Target eliminated.
Looking what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes!
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here!
Enemy has a lock on you.
The enemy numbers are staggering.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Roger, the park will be secured. Shield and big shot clear the way.
I have a feeling.
These guys just...
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. We're falling back now. Hold your ground.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Hostile forces coming down the HQ! We don't have enough units to hold them!
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Where'd these guys come from? My job just got that much harder.
You know how many they've taken out?
Missile.
Send your best!
Missile.
We're 3 strikes!
Missile. Missile.
Final blow.
Missile.
Target destroyed.
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up 1 squadron at the Silver Bridge.
It looks like they did a real number on the enemy!
the enemy left fleet and good region regroup.
Missile.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
Missile.
We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile.
Everyone's requesting backup. I'll take forever to get here.
Missile.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait.
Missile.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
Alright.
Understood. 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 Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose?
Damn it, 3 sharks is back.
You're low on special weapons.
They have a lock on me.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece. We don't have enough ships left for organized combat.
Show them how Ostia fights in battle.
Enemy fleet is crippled. Friendly warships should be able to finish them off.
There's a crack in the enemy's defenses. Send our troops there at once. This should allow us to put up a fight.
Ship building!
Ammunition
Special
zero.
weaponry depleted. Strider 1, target acquired.
We lost half our men? What about the reinforcements? Breaking out target. Backup is coming. I'm defending HQ.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
Missile.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Eliminated the enemy resistance. 1, 2, and 3 are making their way to HQ now.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Caution.
Our strategy is about to pay off.
Target destroyed.
Caution.
I can almost taste it. The chance of 8 lock.
1, locked on target.
Locked on. Bicep.
Pull up.
SAM destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
Failing.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Missile. Missile.
Do not let them through.
Missile launched.
Target down.
Caution.
Forward. We still have a chance at victory.
Missile.
It's much easier to defend once we look at our attack position.
Missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Missile. Invade.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We must show a resolve.
Missile.
Refueling. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
The enemy has nearly reached headquarters. They're knocking on the front door.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target. Vessel confirmed sunk.
Hostile bandit. Attacking.
Missile. Missile.
On my target. Laying a rip.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
Pursuing enemy.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
Why didn't that hit?
Let's teach a lesson to those arrogant Ocean bastards.
Abandoning aircraft.
Keep firing all along.
This one's mine.
Missile.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Caution. Caution.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Finish them.
I want to be as badass as free
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Vehicle eliminated.
Missile. Missile.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Missile.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
3 minutes remaining.
Caution. Pull up.
Dodge that missile.
Missile.
Warning! Missile in the air.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on. Go down. We got a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away. Bon voyage.
Caution. Pull up.
The attacks just keep coming.
APC eliminated.
Target eliminated.
Strider 1, target acquired. Remaining.
There are no reinforcements coming. The Fjord fleet was destroyed back at base by an enemy raid.
We need that bridge to establish our position. Give those ground troops all support they need.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Back left.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Don't let them through! Check the port side. We need to regroup.
This one's wide open.
Reduce altitude. Right between the buildings.
They must be exhausted after what they've been
Stall
through.
warning.
So let's hurry up and finish the job.
Strata 1, target acquired. 30 seconds remaining.
We're almost there. We've just about broken through the enemy's defenses. Use the friendly.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Box
Missile.
2, Box 2.
Damn. Even his lackeys fly like champions.
This ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
See where your plane is headed. Eject. Forgive me. Good luck. Don't get too far ahead. Fox 2.
Cyclops 3, Box 2.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No, 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 no. Who are these guys?
Stall warning.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces were routed.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
It's launched.
Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. talk. We keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more.
Target is hit.
Caution.
Fox 2.
Enemy has a lock on me. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman! Mr. Closing! I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead.
Wiseman!
Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
The duty is yours.
That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look, Count.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missile launched. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
working
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. so Erusia decided to sabotage Osia's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osia even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe? The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Caution.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what's best for our country?
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Pull up.
Understood. ID is Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our intel has been updated.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Pull up.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier.
Strider 3 launching missile.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
My infantry did. Where did they come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake. Proto-Russians are fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
Caution.
It's Erusian military.
Caution.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Strider 1, warship sunk.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. Radicals. Target destroyed.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile.
Right in that hit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you, we got out of paying that toll.
Pull up.
I'll wait before firing. Bail out now.
Missile.
Wheels 1, stop.
Missile.
Check your IFS. It's a friendly.
Missile.
I know what I'm doing.
Missile. Missile.
Fire! Cease fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous in Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Missile.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers.
Missile.
They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Shaking off enemy rocket. Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Fox 2.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
On my target's tail.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Fire on that vehicle! Strider 1 is down! To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain...
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight it's been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Caution.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Target destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this? It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
It's Erusian military.
Pull up.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Missile.
Missile in the air. Evade. Strider 1.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're Adrian or not, you're just too stubborn to change the time.
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot. When the communication networks come back online,
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Eliminated.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Strider 1, target acquired.
signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Osean Army officer with him is an imposter.
This one's mine. Check that bandit behind you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're out of chaff and flares. Strider 1, missile away. Target destroyed.
Heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill for our true patriot.
There's a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
Spider 3, Fox 2.
You guys have opened the trial of the war, leading our country even further into ruin. Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
Missile. Missile. Zero. Missile.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
Caution.
Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't you know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radios? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Missile.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the drones.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
The General is speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
General, we still have drones there. Watch it with treachery. Behind heavens. We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. As our human warriors have many units turning on their former allies. With the main conflict concluded, regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Foulke technology than just wave flows. Compliant nations requires an astonishing feat. Used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Foulke technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
If a drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down.
Strider 1, missile inbound! Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
This is one of ours.
How'd you last, Longcaster? You've been briefed and we're here to help.
Target is eliminated.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them if it means getting rid of
surrounding area.
Wilco.
Gladly wait. Don't worry. We won't let anyone kill us if you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear of the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erosion News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schiller!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schiller, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Vulcan technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Right. Nothing was really a big shot, too. I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Mine.
Strider 1, target acquired.
No good.
Target in machine gun range.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile fire, evading. Ocean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way? Enemy on your ass.
They're in my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Bandit splashed.
target's tail. Nice kill!
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is in drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping that.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Missile. Missile.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We were cleared to attack the escort.
Missile.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Missile.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Behind the enemy.
Aboard the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. Target eliminated. They must be accessing it remotely.
Missile.
Behind this.
Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
This way.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Ammunition 0.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
4 bandits left.
Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Missile.
Target
Missile.
acquired.
Missile.
In gun range.
Attack missed.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
3 bandits to go.
Not bad at all, Traeger. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Enjoy.